Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Paper Crafting Thursday. I'm Leslie Watkins. So I hope everybody's well today. I've had a busy morning, but I'm excited to show you the unboxing of the special tag swap that I'm involved with. This is an international tag swap and it is being hosted or offered through Oak House Journals, and that is Carol's YouTube channel in England. So if you haven't seen Oak House Journals videos, go check them out because Carol is a fantastic designer and she offers these international tag swaps that she arranges, and I've done a few of them. And there's a brand new one that's open now that you can sign up for if you're interested. So I have had an extremely busy summer the last couple of weeks, and I am way behind on my tag swapping, but I'm catching up on them now. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you a little bit of the prototype of what I'm working on, and I'm going to show you how to do the basis for it. So this is the incomplete tag, and it's a tri-fold tag, and I'm going to show you that in a little while. But for those of you who follow me regularly, and especially those of you who are already in my private Facebook group called Dandelion Paper Pals, I'm going to have a special tag challenge for us. So stay tuned for that. I want to apologize if you can hear the noise in the background. The lawnmower is going outside, but they'll be done shortly and it'll be quiet again. So if you are not already a member of the Dandelion Paper Pals, it's very simple. Anybody can join. All you have to do is make a comment below and follow me, and I will be able to then recognize your name when you ask to be invited into the private group. So you just do a search in Facebook for Dandelion Paper Pals and it'll pop right up. So go ahead and look for that because it's a wonderful community. And once you're inside that group, there are challenges. We have creative challenges each month, and you'll be able to post your projects that you do when you follow along with me. So very simple, very easy to do, and a lot of fun. So let's get started with the unboxing. So here are all my envelopes that I've received. I just want to check my settings, make sure that you can all see and hear me all right. And that looks good. I see Ginger and Vicky and Beverly. Good morning, ladies. Nice to see you all. So when you participate in the tag swap, you have two choices to make, basically. You select if you want to do your country only or if you want to do international, and I always pick international because I think that's a lot of fun. And you also can select how many tags you want to make, and usually I pick 2 or 3, but this time I went a little hog wild and I picked 6. So in the last few weeks I've been getting these wonderful packages in the mail, and I haven't even opened them up yet. So we're going to do this together. And in no particular order. I don't remember what order everybody came in at. But let's get started with this one. And I'm just going to tell you the city and state or country that the things come from. So this one comes from Little Rock, California. When you choose the international selection, you also may get some envelopes or packages from your own country as well. So this is from Little Rock, California. And again, I want to apologize to all the swappers that are swapping with me for my delay, but they will go out over the course of the next couple of days. Now, in the envelopes, very often you get a lot of goodies. So this is really, really happy mail. So the challenge, the tag challenge, also includes some different prompts that you can use to create your tag with, and you don't have to follow along with the prompts, but they're there in case you're interested. And I don't remember what they all are offhand, but if you go to Oak House Journals on YouTube and you find the previous tag swap, you will find the prompts there. But look at how beautiful this is, and look at all these wonderful goodies. I mean, this is really quite spectacular. And there's even a little Z Scrabble piece. I don't even want to open these up. They're so beautiful. They're so pretty. So, and again, I'm not going to mention people's names because I'm not sure whether, I haven't asked anybody for their permission. So I just want to thank you so much for creating such a gorgeous package. Now I see that there's a letter here. I'm not going to open that up, but let's see what's in this beautiful little bag. And everything, all the colors look so pretty together. It's so kind of summer garden looking. Oh my goodness, there's more. I am a avid Scrabble player. I've kind of gotten out of the habit of playing, but I used to play with my friend Marianne at least once a week, and we had a lot of fun. And so I'm looking for a new Scrabble partner because that's something I really enjoy. So how fun is that? Oh, one more. I missed one. There's a Y. So I don't think that's a word, but very cool. And here's a beautiful little tag that has this gorgeous trim. So she's just used this sort of bulldog clip to adhere that to the card, and then she's made a little tag out of the card itself, and there is pink and yellow. So how fun is that? You never know what's going to be in your goodie bag along with your tag. So that's really great. And here is a feather. I wonder if she knows that I like feathers and that I have feathers. So that's very cool. I don't have a pure white feather. I have just about every other color but pure white. And then here, oh, look at these. These are lovely abalone antique buttons. And I just love these. These are all hand carved, all hand cut out, and these are the real deal. You can see the shiny side on one side and the back side. So thank you so much. I love those things. And then here is a little packet, and it's a packet of black card stock that already has a little decoration printed on them, and these very pretty twine for additional tags. So that's very cool. So all of these items fit perfectly in this little bag. I'm going to tuck them back in there. I don't want to get all the different things mixed up. So there's that. And now here is this, oh my goodness, this is really nice. So she's got some cream colored silk sari ribbon holding this beautiful packet all together. And here is my beautiful note, and I'm not going to open that right now, but she's written quite a nice letter. And here are some artificial lavender buds and this gorgeous skeletonized leaf. So all of these things are wonderful, and they will be recycled into something special, maybe for somebody else. Now, here we have, oh, this is beautiful. This is a tri-fold portfolio, okay, and let's see, is that, yeah, so that's attached to the back. I'm going to go to the back first. It's got a Velcro dot opening, and here is the lovely tag, and it's stitched all around. I think you can see that stitching has this beautiful multi-layer flower. She's taken a white feather and she's added some silver heat embossing. That is such an awesome idea. I hadn't thought of doing that. That's brilliant. And then a fluffy feather. These fluffy feathers are the under feathers on the bird that help to keep them warm in winter. And then she's added some heat embossing over there, and it looks like, what is this? Oh, there's a secret. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's a join here, all right, and if you pull on that, you have a little journal card on the inside, and that this is like a little pocket, and she's attached it so that you can hardly see where that join is in the pattern of the paper. One of the prompts that I remember for the tag was to add a little tag to your tag, and that was something I was going to do too. And I see that she's done that, and on this little tag she's dipped it on the edge into her Versamark ink and then heat embossed it so it has a beautiful silver edge. Oh, and look at that dragonfly. How beautiful is that? And then she's got a little butterfly charm. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's the tag. Now look at this fancy holder she's designed. And this is some kind of, it looks like a handmade paper. It has a lot of texture to it. It feels really good. And then it's got these beautiful sort of subtle colors with these wonderful, it looks like amaryllis lilies. Just beautiful tonality on there. More on the inside. And then all of these wonderful surprises. So let's take a look. I think today's going to be a long video, so if you need to get some coffee, this might be a good time. Look at these this is an original, beautiful, antique, colorized photo, and she's got it attached to this little scrap of some kind of fancy paper, and another little piece of paper attached to the back. And I love this paper. It has a lot of shimmer to it, a lot of gold shimmer, and look at the fibers, how fuzzy it is. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really nice. And again, look at these gorgeous buttons. I bet those are antique as well. Just lovely. Oh boy, she is so wonderfully creative. Look at these beautiful old photos. These are originals. And this looks like a this looks like it may have been a label to I'm not sure, maybe some soap. I'm not sure, but it's a beautiful little label, and she's got that tucked in there, and this little tiny paper clip with all the bows and the bits of lace the embossing and more sparkle. Absolutely exquisite. All right, I'll try to go a little bit faster. We've got a lot of ground to cover here today. But again, the antique photo with some bits of lace. Got a little pocket here, it looks like, maybe. Or is it just, no, I guess it's just a collage. All right, so that doesn't pull out. And she's just folded that photo over. I love having the little corners folded over. That's just a really nice touch. And then this one, look at that. What an awesome picture with that old car. And a dressmaking guide. And this looks like it could be wallpaper. Just exquisite, beautiful work, gorgeous designs, and a wonderful, real wow appeal. I'm going to tuck those, I think maybe I better do this one at a time. There we go. And then this beautiful music paper on the front. Now, more goodies in this pocket. So this appears to be an envelope journal. So I think you can see the envelopes. So let's take out one of these. Now this is exquisite, absolutely exquisite. Look at this tiny, eensy beensy little clip holding that closed. This beautiful little envelope. And look at all these goodies. So we've got some die-cut butterflies and flowers. And here is this gorgeous stamp. This is a reproduction, or a digi probably. And a little tab with a number. And the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I was just reading about the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And apparently it's been stabilized, so it's good for another 500 years or so. So that was good. I visited the Leaning Tower of Pisa, gosh, 23 years ago or something like that. It's been a while. All right. Here's a beautiful label. Oh my goodness, I love that stenciling on the old paper. Can you see the stenciling on there using the paste, the modeling paste? And it's on a piece of apothecary's recipes for something. And look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous effect. And then last but not least, let me get this out gently. Another photo. Now this one I think is a print, but still wonderful, and wonderful color with all this texture. Fantastic. And then she's got some stenciling going on the paper behind there, and that is in gold ink. So this designer is a creator after my own heart. Here she is using all of these different textures and lots of gold sparkles. I'm just trying to get that back in there as gently as I can. This was a tremendous amount of creativity, thoughtfulness, and care putting this wonderful package all together. I just love it. So I hope this gives you some ideas of what you can do with these envelope journals. And then finally, over on this side, we have another collage, and this opens, so let's take the clip off. A teensy little tag attached to that paper clip. And here we have a picture. It looks like a couple of people on the beach enjoying the sun. And I'm gonna take a guess and say that's like from the 30s or the 40s, maybe. And this beautiful scene. Oops, sorry, off camera. There we go. Look at this gorgeous crocheting, this very fine work. That's the real deal. And this beautiful old piece of lace. And then this embossing. I love what she's doing, adding the beautiful texture and design of the laces on top of the embossed card. And the card also has a kind of a linen embossing effect. So it's just like this multi-layered of texture. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, let me put my clip back on here. All right, well that is quite the treat. And I'll read that letter later. But for those of you out there who have never done one of these international tag swaps, you can see how marvelously elaborate they are and just how creative. And then all these wonderful goodies that you get so that you can create things of your own. So I'm going to put this one away. I may go a little bit faster on the next ones because I don't want to keep everybody here for too long. So this next one is from Kansas City, Missouri. So let's see what we've got in here. Ginger says, each of those seems so personalized to you, your style, the things you use and like. They must watch your videos too. I don't know, Ginger. I don't know these people. These are complete strangers to me. And you know, it's just, you just never know. Like, I can see that this one has a very different kind of a vibe to it. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, chickens. I bet you this person does know me. Oh, how cool is that? This is so fun. So it says trace. So you actually trace this design. And then she actually, the idea here is to use an old skillet and I guess paint it so that you have this decorative thing that you can hang on the wall. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Very fun. Oh, let's see what we have here. Okay, so I've got another note here. And it's on the back. That looks like an old bingo card. Love that. And then we've got these old this must be a something that you get. They're different awards. I'm not familiar with this. It's the VFW programs, and I guess you you purchase a type of a scholarship maybe, or you donate to a scholarship and you get these tickets, and there are different types of scholarships available. Oh my gosh, this is from an old reading book, and this looks so familiar to me. I have a feeling I may have seen this book when I was little. My father used to have a lot of these old books. So that is beautiful. These things are precious. You know, this is an original. This is another original Christmas Carol. Look at this beautiful, all these beautiful music pages. So this could be used to create. Look at that beautiful calligraphy. So this could be used to create more collages and goodies with. But how difficult it would be for me to cut this up. Maybe the better way to do would be to just scan it and then distress it to make it look old, because it's too nice to cut up. And here is some, looks like some verse, some beautiful verse. Bits of a little book, tiny art book with different paintings in it. I have a bunch of these little art books too that I have in my stash for future projects. And then these have a beautiful verse on the back. So these could be used for a variety of different purposes. It's kind of a heavy cardstock. And here's from an old math book. This is very cool. This looks like some algebraic formulas. Not my forte, by the way, but I love the way they look. Really beautiful. And again, a couple of pages from a book of verses. And looks like they've got some nice watercolor illustrations on there. So really awesome, really fun things to use in future projects. Various ephemera. And now let's look at this beautiful tag. So I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay, and so she's using this beautiful DSP. Okay, and then it has a string with some gold thread wound it. Let's move this out of the way. And you know, the way these things are wrapped are wonderful in and of themselves. So what she's done here is she's wrapped around the string with this little packet. So it looks like this. So let's see what's in here. It says, "Be kind to you." Oh, and it's a little flip book. So it's filled with all these different pieces of different papers that you can use as a notepad, or just tear the bits out and use them on other projects. So a beautiful little assortment of bound papers in this sweet book, and that just has this little clip closure. Now, what you cannot tell from the video is that she's applied some sort of a wax finish to it, and I love that. I have some various different types of wax finishes that I use on my watercolors when I want to use them on the cover of something that's going to be handled a lot, and I don't want them to get wrecked. And I think that's what she. I mean, maybe it came on the cardstock already, but I think she did all this stamping on here, I think, and then added that wonderful wax finish. And what's so nice about that finish is that it feels great. So when you're making your projects, don't forget the tactile quality of the things. So there's a lot of stuff you can think about. So there, you know, aside from line, color, and form, there are all the different papers, and then of course all the various folds and things like that. But there's also, you know, think of the five senses. So there's the sense, there's the way of touch, and then there's the way things sound. Different papers have different sounds, so you get those wonderful sounds. And scent, you can use perfumes or incense or something. So lots and lots of different things to consider when you're doing these mixed media projects. Now here she's got like a ticket that she's stapled onto the first page. This flap has a pocket. So this is her tag. So it's one big giant tag. Maybe I need to move you out a little bit. So one big giant tag, and then she's folded over the corners to make this wonderful kind of a lapel effect. I did something like this several years ago. I've forgotten about it, so I'm glad she's reminded me of that. I love that idea. And then here is the little tag with some embellishments, and that is clipped on to the big tag's ribbons using a garment clip. And again, she's using an antique button right through the garment clip. Okay, so it opens up like this, and inside she's got all different types of ephemera. Oh, Monopoly money! Oh my gosh, how many of you instantly identify the Monopoly money? And beautiful floral playing cards, various different paper, ephemera. This looks like it. Oh, here's a flash card. And it's got a texture on it. She's I'm not sure, she's laminated something that might be wallpaper. I'm not sure how thick it is, but it definitely has a beautiful, almost a textile texture to it. Very nice. And this is very clever, how she just folded over this flap to form this tuck. So very, very nice. That's a beautiful card, and it's got a little clip, built-in clip. I'm trying to think of what you'd call that, kind of a tab to clip it onto something. Like it could be a bookmark. Here's a tag. Here's a beautiful, look at this gorgeous antique children's book. Absolutely beautiful. And let's see, how does this do? Okay, so she's got that stitched to a card backing, and look how beautiful. Oh, I just love those little birds. And I think she fussy cut this all out, so she's done some excellent fussy cutting. Beautiful. And here's a piece of antique fabric. I love these antique fabrics. In my vintage trailer bell, I have some fabric that I'm going to be using to make the curtains, and I also collect china that has these kind of pink and yellow roses on them. And my dear friend Marie Christine just gave me a collection of antique china from her personal collection for me to use up in Bell. So I'm extremely excited, and I will bring you up there once I have the time to begin tackling those projects. I'm going to bring the camera up with me. And this is honors points, and it's for, I'm not sure what, but it's a scorecard of some kind, and it's absolutely beautiful. All right, trying to move fast. It's so hard. There's so much eye candy here that Not easy to go fast. Railroad ticket. She stitched some fabric to a receipt book here. So this has some receipts in there with the beautiful little fabric topper. And again, more scorecards. This is for Yahtzee, for those of you who remember Yahtzee or maybe still play Yahtzee, dice game. And all sorts of goodies, and even a wine label. What a terrific idea. Love that. Love that label. Oh boy, I am so going to have to step up my production to thank these people for these wonderful goodies. All right, so that is number 2. Get that in there correctly. There we go. So I can see this is taking much longer than I anticipated. So I'm going to continue with the unboxing of all of these wonderful tags, but I'm going to have to do a part 2 for the tag that I'm working on. I was going to show you how to get started doing it, but in the interest of saving time, I'm going to break it into 2 videos. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to that, but that will be the next one. Maybe I'll do, so everybody, you remember I'm going to be out of town next week, so maybe what I'll do is I'll pre-record next Thursday's video, and that way you'll be able to see how I go about that. Let's see, I've got some comments here. Let me take a quick look. What a talented group of crafters. Absolutely, Beverly. These are top-notch. These are some of the best creators on the internet around the world. Toile painting, yes, on that frying pan or skillet. Yep. And Cheryl agrees. Hi, Cheryl. All right, let's see who's up next. I'm just going in size order right now. I'm not even. So this one comes from Edmonton, Alberta. So this is from one of our Canadian neighbors. And I'm going to need my scissors to open this one up. Oh my goodness, this is jam-packed. All right. So much. All right, so here is a little note. Oh my goodness gracious. So here's a little note to me. Again, I'll read those later. And look at this lace. Oh my, how beautiful is that? And she's got that wrapped around a little package here. I'm going to slip that off. And this is tissue paper. She's got a little piece of tape on here. Try to do this neatly. Dragonfly tag. So that's her tag. And she's got it all wrapped up. Oh my goodness. I recognize this dragonfly. This is one of our Stampin' Up! Dragonflies. I still have this set. I save all my nature sets. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm almost positive these floral die cuts are also a Stampin' Up! Item. And on the front, she's got a little pocket, and she's attached a doily here, another doily down here, and this, I love the colors. This is all heat embossed, and And she must have added some ink to the white powder. I'm not sure. Or else she just used a product that I'm not familiar with. But this gorgeous Celadon green, which I love. And now here she's got a card with a beautiful charm on it, like a Celtic knot charm. And another little flip book with this beautiful coffee dyed paper. Look how pretty that is. Just beautiful. And she's just stapled that together. Absolutely lovely. Everything color coordinated and all these beautiful patterns. Just charming. Alright, I'm going to put this back in its envelope. Alrighty, now this looks like a little pouch filled with various ephemera with this really pretty ribbon, actually. Love those stripes and the color. Oh, there's 2 packets here. Okay, and I can sort of see through here. This one looks like it is insect die cuts. So really wonderful ephemera to add to various projects. So she's got a whole bunch of dragonflies, and she's got, look at these wonderful things. And she's got some butterflies, beautiful little butterfly with some rhinestones and gold foil, this beautiful gold foil dragonfly. Let me get that one out so you can see that. And she's, look how she's applied the gold foil to the vellum for a wonderful effect. Is that vellum? Actually, it looks like, no, it's not vellum. It's some kind of mulberry paper or something that is translucent. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And then this one has something else in it. Oh, look at that. So this looks like a corner bookmark. Love that, with this sort of origami, beautifully folded old book page. This one has a flap with a little journal area inside using either tea-dyed or coffee-dyed paper, and this wonderful little Valentine and little boy in a sailor suit. Again, something that you could use as a bookmark or just to clip over a page. Beautiful old photograph. It says "Fabulous Friend." And here we have a little fairy with butterfly wings. So sweet. Love those. And I love the idea of putting all these things in the glassy